Ladies and gentlemen, if you are over the age of 70 or getting close, then this message is not just a video, it's a mirror. A mirror that reflects something deeper than wrinkles or white hair. It reveals how young you still are on the inside. You see, most people assume aging is a straight line down. They think once you cross 70, everything slows, breaks, and fades. But the truth? That's a lie many have blindly accepted. Because while most 70-year-olds may feel weak, stiff, tired, or disconnected, some still walk with power, speak with energy, and live with passion. And it's not just genetics. It's not just luck. It's small, quiet abilities that prove your youth is still alive inside you. Today, we're not going to talk about anti-aging creams or miracle cures. We're going to talk about real, everyday signs, functional, emotional, and physical, that show your body and spirit are younger than your age. From how you walk, to how you think, to how you rise each morning, these things matter more than any number on your birth certificate. So if you want to know how young you really are, not in years but in strength, independence, and mindset, then stay with me. Because if you can still do the things we're about to discuss, you're not just aging, you're thriving. And if you can't do them yet, don't worry, because every ability we talk about today can still be built, restored, and awakened if you have the will to keep growing. This isn't about judgment, it's about truth. And it might just open your eyes to how powerful you still are. Let's begin standing. From a chair without using your hands, the test of hidden strength. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin with something that might seem simple. Standing up from a chair without using your hands. For someone in their 20s or 30s, that's nothing, but after 70, it becomes a quiet test of strength, balance, coordination, and most importantly, independence. Why is this movement so important? Because it shows more than just strong legs. It reveals the condition of your entire body. Your core strength, your joint flexibility, your balance, they all show themselves when you attempt this simple act. Those who can do it easily without pushing off with their hands are often biologically younger than their actual age. You see, many people don't notice when they start relying on their hands. It starts slowly, maybe after a long day or when the knees ache. But over time, this small habit becomes a big warning. It signals weakening muscles, reduced mobility, and increasing dependence. But if you can still stand straight up, unassisted, with steady control, that's not just a movement, that's a message. I still have strength, I still have control over my body. Here's what you need to know. You can improve this ability through light strength training, chair squats, stretching, and balance exercises. Even someone in their 80s can regain this power. It's not about showing off. It's about staying independent. Because the day you can no longer get up without help is the day you start depending on others for even the most basic tasks. So try this. Sit down on a firm chair, cross your arms, and stand without using momentum or your hands. Can you do it smoothly? If yes, celebrate that. It means you're still young in ways that matter. If not, don't panic. Start rebuilding. Because this one skill can keep you in control of your life far longer than you think. This is just the beginning. In the next part, we'll explore a second ability that reveals how youthful your body truly is, one that's hidden in your balance and brain. Stay with me. Balancing on one leg, the secret sign of youthful stability. Here's another powerful, but often overlooked sign of youthfulness after 70. The ability to balance on one leg for 10 seconds without wobbling or grabbing something. It might sound easy, but try it right now. Stand tall, lift one foot just a few inches off the ground. Count slowly to 10. No support, no flailing arms, just pure balance. Could you do it? If yes, congratulations, you're ahead of most 70-year-olds. If not, don't feel defeated. Most people don't even realize how essential this ability is until they start falling. You see, balance is one of the first things to quietly decline with age. It happens slowly. A bit of stiffness here, a little hesitation there. Before long, A simple misstep can lead to a fall. And for seniors, one bad fall can change everything, from broken hips to loss of independence. But here's the uplifting truth. Balance can be trained, and those who maintain it often move with more confidence, feel more in control, and stay younger in body and spirit. Studies now show a strong link between good balance and longer life. Why? Because it represents more than just coordination. It shows brain health, joint function, muscle strength, and nervous system sharpness, all working together in harmony. Those who can still balance effortlessly in their 70s or 80s are often biologically younger than their peers. Their minds are sharper, their reflexes faster, their confidence higher. Want to improve it? Practice standing on one leg for 10 seconds a few times a day. Try yoga or Tai Chi. Do heel-to-toe walks in a hallway. And most of all, stay active, because stillness breeds stiffness, and movement awakens the body's natural stability. So next time you stand in line at the kitchen or brush your teeth, challenge yourself. Lift one foot. Find your center. If you can balance, even just for 10 seconds, that's not just a win for today. That's an investment in the years ahead. In the next part, we'll uncover an ability that reveals even deeper truth, not about muscle or movement, but about what your heart still dares to do. Let's keep going. Climbing a flight of stairs without stopping. The test of heart, lungs, and will. Let's move to the third quiet test of youth, something that seems ordinary but reveals so much. Climbing a single flight of stairs without stopping, gasping, or holding your knees in pain. It's not about speed. It's not a race. It's about endurance. About the power of your lungs, the strength in your legs, and the resilience of your heart. Most 70-year-olds today avoid stairs whenever possible. Elevators, ramps, or simply staying on one floor has become their norm. And it's understandable. Aging joints hurt and breath becomes short. But here's the truth that many forget. Stairs are not just an obstacle. They're a measure. A measure of how well your body is circulating energy, how strong your heart is, and how well your muscles and lungs are working together. If you can still climb stairs, even slowly, without resting halfway, without feeling dizzy or drained at the top, then your body is speaking one powerful truth. I still have life. I still have strength. You see, stair climbing is one of the best functional exercises out there. It activates your core, legs, lungs, and heart all at once. It builds balance and strength. It forces your body to work and rewards it with endurance. But more than the physical, stairs test your mindset, because every step upward is a decision to rise, to try, to keep moving forward. So ask yourself, when's the last time you took the stairs, not because you had to, but because you wanted to prove to yourself that you still could? Even if you struggle now, you can train. Begin with just a few steps a day. Use the railing if needed. Build your strength slowly. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Because each stair you conquer is not just a step upward, it's a step back into vitality, youth, and independence. In the next and final part, we'll look at a deeply emotional ability, one that most overlook, but if you still have it, it means your spirit remains unshaken. Let's continue. The final test, waking up with excitement, not just routine. Let's now talk about the most powerful sign of youth that has nothing to do with joints, muscles, or balance. It's not physical. It's not even visible. It's waking up in the morning with excitement, with curiosity, purpose, and energy in your soul. Most people over 70 wake up out of habit, not because they're looking forward to the day, but because it's time for another round of pills, breakfast, maybe the news, and silence. Their body wakes, but their spirit is still asleep. But those who are truly young, regardless of their age, wake up with something burning inside. A reason to smile, a reason to get dressed, a reason to move, speak, create, laugh, give. If you can still wake up and say, I wonder what today could bring, then, my friend, you are younger than most your age. Because youth is not only about motion, it's about emotion. It's about the fire in the soul. And that fire doesn't come from good knees or strong lungs. It comes from a mindset that says, I am still here, and I'm not done yet. This kind of energy is rare. It doesn't come automatically. It must be cultivated. You build it by staying curious, by finding meaning in small things. A walk in the sun, a kind conversation, a new recipe, a journal entry, a moment of gratitude. Purpose fuels energy. Joy gives strength. Hope keeps the heart young. So ask yourself, do I look forward to the day or just get through it? Because the greatest ability you can have after 70 is the ability to still feel alive. If you have that spark, protect it, feed it, share it. And if it's gone, don't despair, because it's never too late to reignite it. Read something new, call someone, plant a seed, teach what you've learned. Because the soul doesn't age unless you let it. But if your soul is still lit up inside, if you still hope, dream, and love, then you are not just surviving. You are still fully, gloriously alive. Now that you've heard these powerful signs that most people over 70 can no longer do, ask yourself honestly, where do I stand? Can I rise from a chair without help? Can I walk with balance and purpose? Can I remember details, express thoughts clearly, and feel excitement when I wake up? Because these aren't just abilities, they are indicators, signs that your body and mind are still sharp, your spirit still vibrant, your life still full of untapped energy. And if you can't do all of them yet, let this not be a moment of defeat. Let this be your starting line. Because one truth remains, it's never too late to rebuild what time has taken. You can strengthen your muscles again. You can sharpen your memory. You can reclaim your purpose. You can become younger, not in age, but in ability, attitude, and action. Remember, aging doesn't mean surrender. It means evolving. Your story is not done. Your body is not broken. Your soul is not tired. You're still here, and that means something. So don't measure your worth by what year you were born. Measure it by what you're still capable of doing, becoming, and contributing. Let today be the day you stop accepting limits and start proving what's possible. Because age is not your prison. It's your platform to rise, lead, and inspire. Stay strong, stay curious, stay in motion. Because the moment you stop believing you're old is the moment your youth begins again. You're not finished. You're just getting started. So walk forward with pride, because you, my friend, are still young where it counts.